Alright, what we have here is a 1999 iMac G3 in Bondi Blue. One of my favorite colors of the iMac. I bought this off of Craigslist for $30 a couple days ago, and I am definitely pleased with what I've had here, or what I've got here. There are no imperfections on this computer at all. The only imperfection in this computer set is the frayed keyboard wire, which is no problem because I've got USB keyboards and I really don't use this computer enough to really care because I won't move the keyboard that much. For an operating system, it's got 9.0.4, 512 megs of RAM, 350 megahertz PowerPC G3. You know, your typical 1999 iMac. Replaced the hard drive in this with an 80 gigabyte Western Digital. The 6 gig that was in there before was just too loud, too slow, and didn't have enough space. So let's go ahead and boot this thing up. And yeah. The Mac chime, always a good sign. Right now on boot up, it might be a little bit louder than usual because there is a CD in it. The hard drive is almost silent now, and that's just wonderful. Yeah. Mac OS 9, it's running 9.0.4 as I said. I absolutely love these computers. It's probably one of my favorite computers of all time. We used to have these back in elementary school. There was a whole lab of them, about 50 of them, and I just loved using these. We used to play games like Oregon Trail, Bugged 'em, The Sims occasionally, if you were on a computer that had it. Let's go look at the hardware specs. Oh, that is not the hardware specs. 9.0.4. 512 megs of RAM. I upgraded it from 64. Come on. Running very quietly. Alright, 512. There's all the information. You can pause if you really want to look at it, which I doubt you do. 350 PowerPC G3. I've got the Sims game installed on it. I'll demonstrate the speakers with that. The speakers on this thing are actually pretty fantastic for being 15 years old, almost 15 years old. 14 years old. Okay. 14-year-old speakers, and they've got incredible bass response. They just sound wonderful. And I will demonstrate sound quality. I'm not sure if you'll be able to hear it at all, but I'll demonstrate it here. Freaking subwoofers in that thing, man. Wonderful. This is the original Sims game. Sims 1, I guess you would call it. I guess I'm just going to demonstrate how well this thing runs. You know, it only requires 2 megabytes of RAM to run this game, and we've got 8. And I guess it just runs like it has 8 megabytes of video RAM, I guess. It's nothing special, but, excuse me, it's pretty good. Let's load into the city here. I love the speakers on this. Can't stop talking about it. They're just awesome. It plays exactly like you would expect this game to. A little bit laggy. just plays normally. Good performance from this thing overall. Very loud. Oh, okay. I don't know if you could hear that on this. Jeez. Don't know if you could hear that on the camera, but it's really ridiculously loud here. There isn't. Well, let's go ahead and X out of this game. Like, if you have the sound control all the way down, you know, above mute, it's really loud. And you have it all the way up, it's just deafening. It's really bad. I don't know if that's a software thing or a hardware thing, but it's not really that big of a deal. I'm not really up this late. Battery's dead. As usual. So, yeah. There is one flaw with this computer that I've noticed from about an hour of using it. After about half an hour of actual usage, maybe in a game or anything, the screen will, like the top of the screen here, it'll move down here. And the bottom of the screen will just be non-existent. And it starts to make some pretty funky colors and patterns on the screen. And I'm not sure that I like that. The usual fix for that, back when I used this kind of computer, was to go like that. Just slam it. I used to have that in school. The screen would change colors, pink, blue, and yellow, sometimes red. And that would fix it. But apparently this doesn't fix the screen problem, which sucks, because I don't want to have to buy a new analog board for this. I'm thinking that the problem is overheating, because it gets pretty hot. It's warm right now, and it's only been running for like 20 minutes total today. So, yeah, I hope that isn't a major problem. I've installed Norton File Saver Symantec software that I've had laying around, got it for free. Why the hell not? So, there we are. iMac G3, 1999 in Bondi Blue.